Hi, everyone. I'm Lan Guan. I'm excited to dive into generative AI with Alex, the CEO of Scale AI. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating ways that Scale's generative AI is revolutionizing the industry and what we are doing together to bring its benefits to our clients. Hi, Alex. One of your company's mantra is better AI, faster AI, and scalable AI. Can you tell us a little bit more about Scale AI and what this means?
Yeah, so Scale's mission is to accelerate the development of AI applications. Our view is that we're in the industrialization era of AI, and we're going to see so many use cases of AI across every single industry that are going to be incredibly, incredibly exciting. I dropped out of MIT at the age of 19 to help companies build long-term AI strategies, importantly with the right data and the right infrastructure. And while I was at MIT, and studying the technology, it became really apparent that quality training data, building models finely tuned, and using the valuable data that enterprises have is the bottleneck to building game-changing AI that generates huge amounts of value and huge impact. And I founded Scale with the intention of solving that.
So having quality data will open so much more potential for companies to realize value from generative AI. So with that in mind, what sets Scale AI's approach to generate AI apart from other companies in this space? And how will this partnership with Accenture help clients harness this technology?
Yeah, so our approach to generative AI is accessible and agnostic. We're making AI that is a reality for businesses, and what we found is that a lot of the exciting models that are sort of making a big wave in the consumer realm, such as ChatGPT, are on their own not enterprise ready. There's a number of challenges that many enterprises face in actually deploying this technology to their workflows and their specific problems, from customization to security to performance. And so that's really where Scale comes in. We're the company unlocking generative AI for every single industry, from enterprise to government. And we really specialize is how do we take an enterprise's or organization's data and take these sort of great general purpose models that have been built in the research community and really customize them on top of the enterprise's data to make them really deliver huge amounts of value for these organizations. We've been quietly powering this generative AI wave, providing the data and infrastructure for many of the top companies to actually build the largest scale foundation models, including OpenAI. But now businesses need to actually implement it, and they can do that with Scale and Accenture. And this is where the partnership with Accenture really comes into play. Together, I think we're building a one-of-a-kind AI center of excellence focused on generative AI and large language models. And with our partnership, our goal is to deploy our products into customer secure environments so they can fine-tune these models using their internal corpuses of private data.
So, Alex, can you give an example of how Scale AI's technology can be successfully implemented in a client project, and how will this partnership with Accenture play a role in its success?
Our partnership with Accenture is a really important step in advancing generative AI and unlocking its full potential across all industries. A huge part of our collaboration will be leveraging reinforcement learning from human feedback, or RLHF. RLHF is the technology that actually turned GPT-3 into ChatGPT, and is really, really critical for making these large models very useful. And with Accenture, we will co-develop generative AI models that can learn from human feedback, allowing generative models to improve their performance by learning from human input. And we've been powering this for much of the generative AI ecosystem, the research ecosystem that's building many of these large models. But we're really excited to take this technology and actually use it to build customizable AI for enterprise clients. And Scale's uniquely positioned as we sort of sit with all the data and label it, which allows us to constantly update and evolve not only the models, but the future applications in real time. The more data we have, the more we label it, and the better the models and the applications will get. So for example, generative AI can enable, one of the use cases we've been exploring, enable unlimited experimentation with ad creatives, or even enable insurance companies to automate many of the tedious business processes like reviewing claims to better serve their customers.
Alex, since industry and enterprise AI is so important to Accenture, can you further expand on this? In what ways do you envision Scale AI's generative AI technology transforming various industries, and how will the partnership with Accenture accelerate this transformation?
Yeah. What we see across every industry is that within every industry, there's a unique way to look at how AI and generative AI, it can have just sort of 10x potential or 10x impact. And, a lot of what we do at Scale is making AI reality for businesses by enabling any company to deploy these algorithms that supercharge their business. Social media and media broadly is one of the industries we serve. In social media, content is king. We're at a point where there's just an astronomical amount of content with billions of new pieces of content created every day, and it's crucial for companies to be able to sift through the noise to compete for mindshare. And so we built a solution that provides insights into not only what content is about, but also identifies content trends and better recommendations, and categorizes this content at scale to make it more discoverable. And what we see with the platforms that we work with is that ultimately this drives huge improvements in user engagement and ultimately revenue at the end of the day. In e-commerce and retail, another area where both Accenture and Scale have really been partnering and looking at, companies are often incredibly limited by their product photography, whether it's due to affordability or a lack of options. And so with one of our newest products, Forge, we've been able to generate product images leveraging generative AI to ultimately result in higher shopping conversion and higher sales. And so this helps our customers cut down on, not only the time and cost it takes to create an entire production in the studio for high quality imagery, but also allows them to just open the floodgates and experiment with far more creatives than they could have with their previous process. And our early customers have seen over 100 million impressions on social media from AI generated content, and huge engagement on top of that content. And so, as AI continues to transform the business world, partnerships like ours with Accenture will be critical for companies looking to leverage this technology effectively.
Your story is pretty unique. Since starting Scale at an early age, you and your company have come so far. So, what are you most proud of along this journey?
It's been such a lucky journey. Over the past 6.5 years, it's one of the things that has just been so rewarding. It's been incredible to witness AI become one of the most important advancements of our time, and see Scale continue to provide to this world-changing technology to all of our customers, from major technology companies like Meta and Microsoft to the US government and research organizations like OpenAI. And being at the forefront of this technology, we've really seen many waves and many developments in the technology over the course of the past 6 or so years. And so I'm so proud of the entire Scale team who have been quietly powering this generative AI wave and helping usher in this new era of AI. And now I'm excited to see where the world is going to take this technology and the impact we're going to be able to have across so many parts of the economy.
Thank you for your time today, Alex. You have given a lot of insights to our audience about Scale's unique differentiators, and I am even more excited about the collaboration journey ahead of us. Would you like to share any closing remarks with our audience?
Most of what's changing the world today has only been invented in the past few years. Everyone is a novice in this technology, and so don't be intimidated to jump in, and then really try to tune out the noise. As I mentioned, the space is moving so quickly. There's all these major announcements, and it can be overwhelming. And I think that the key is, focus, find what works best for your companies, and drive real value.
Thank you for your advice.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Lon. It's been this partnership has been really exciting, and I'm excited to see what we do with all of our customers.